Hello everybody, welcome to Hobit Crafft, final episode, base tour. That's what this is going to be. Also, one last little project I made. I've got one more project for today, and then base tour, and then season 4. Yay. Maybe an in-between project. Like, maybe, I think the Hobbits, like all of us, we're going to be doing a hardcore world. It's going to be fun. Also, you'll probably be seeing this the day that we are done with the server. So, just thought I'd let you know. But yeah, so we have a very special horse. If you guys saw my YouTube short, you would know about, Not a Cow. He is a horse who went to space, and I want to build him a room here. Because he is my horse. He's not my first one, but he is one of the best horses. So we're going to build him a room. Let's go here. I don't know why I chose this floor. This is just what called to me. It feels right. And no, I'm not just going to enclose him in a little space. I'm going to give him the luxury of a lifetime. Alright. Maybe I want to use my soap for this, just because... Also, I have jump boost now instead of haste, so... That's nice. It helps out, because, like, now, if I ever fall down to here, I can jump up this. And I don't need to worry about being stuck. So, that's less of a problem now. Especially because I don't usually have, like, I probably should start carrying them on me more, but I don't usually have, rockets. I just never have some, Oh, I want to go get chicken. Stop taking me up. Stop it. Oh, come on. Alright, whatever. Started digging up there. Okay. Oh, that's like just above the mob farm, too. I didn't even mean to put it like just above the mob farm, but it should be fine. Right, maybe we're gonna want to toss out a couple eggs. Also, next season, I found a better design. Oh, what is going on? That's not good. These children constantly fighting. Okay, whatever, I've got my food. Let's not worry about them. Just ignore them and nothing's happening. That's what they say. Okay. So yeah, let's go up to here. As soon as I get around. I've been working on stuff for next season. I have a feeling you guys are going to love what I plan on doing. Oh, who's above my base? Must be Glitch. Wonder what he's up to. Alright, let's get this place carved out. Is he on his way in? Also, I do plan on doing a lot more early game stuff next season, because early game stuff makes for a lot better footage than some of the stuff I do late game, because I just can't think of what to do late game. If you know what I mean. Come on, come on. I've got 4 frog lights. Perfect. That's about as many as I wanted. Okie dokie. Just gotta get this thing entirely mined out. And very close to done. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. I think I'm going to put in, like, some moss for the floor. Depending on how much I have. I'm going to put... Maybe I'll get some, like, blue concrete or something. Or some, like, blue wool or something. For the walls. I'm going to give him a little, like, golden throne. Because I think that'd be funny. Maybe a birch tree, like, to remnants from up there. Yeah, so like a birch tree. Use frog lights for the sun with probably like a piece of glowstone in between it. So like I'll take the corner, it'll be like frog light or not frog light, shroom light, shroom light, shroom light, shroom light, and then right in between all three of them will be like a piece of yellow stained glass to represent the like a little fake sun. Let's go on up. But yeah, no, so I'm gonna go and get some supplies. Sorry, I'm just thinking of what to say. It's kind of like a bittersweet moment leaving the season behind, you know what I mean? Like, there's not much I have left to do, but I'm gonna miss having all my gear and, like, all this stuff. Oh, I have a feeling I know who's gonna die next. And it's not a good thing. Okie dokie. I first need to go clear my inventory. Let's not worry about chat, or what's going on in the chat right now. These two can solve their problems on their own, I hope. Probably not, let's be honest. Okay, we've got that. So we want... What do we have for wool? Do we have any light blue wool? This probably isn't enough, but it'll be good for now. We could take some green wool to mix in with the moss. Ooh, I've not got a lot of moss. We can mix it in with grass. Grass and green wool will be fine. We don't need clouds. Glass. Where do I keep that? Right here. Yellow stained glass. Now, let's go check ores. Oh! I do not have a lot of gold, do I? Let's throw this stuff in my inventory. Oh, I take it back. Let's go. Am I down? Yeah, oh. Already got them in tub. So let's see.
Go play at Walmart yet?
No.
Follow up with Food Lane?
No.
What are you doing?
Playing Minecraft. I might if I get famous on YouTube.
Not gonna happen.
Alright, guys. Let's get him. And yes, Glitch, in case you were wondering, he was just inside of Bet's house. So you could have definitely found him. I don't know what it is, but I just don't trust Glitch with not a cow because he doesn't like horses. My last few horses I've had, he has killed. So I don't trust him. That's why the special room we're making for Not a Cow is his room. He gets a golden bed and everything. You'll see. Just you wait. Alright, almost there. It's a good thing I made this tunnel. I'm so excited to make paths next season. I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh, close. Alright, we're gonna have to go down this way. Here it is. If I can, yeah, there we go. Now, if I just set them right here, we place the green one, white one, boom, boom. This is the home of Naughty Cow. And do you see how luxurious he is? Look at that bed he has. It's a fully golden bed. Naughty Cow, you are wonderful. I need to get him a sign. Look how high I can jump. I honestly love Jump Boost. It is the best. Not a cow. First horse. Oh, not horse. Horse. To in space. There we go. Sorry if you guys could hear that with my phone. Someone was calling me. I'll worry about it later. I'm busy right now. There we go. Not a cow. The first horse in space. Makes sense that he was in space, because he's not a cow. We love you, not a cow. We will miss you. Also, see what I mean with the sun? It's nice. Also, I didn't have enough regular glass. That's why I've got this little border around it in its own special pattern. But yeah, it's nice. We are pretty much done with everything here, so I'm going to go empty my inventory. Hey guys, so this is the Start TV World Tour where I will show you everything I have done this season. And, you know, all that. Right now we are where it started. This table that I technically put in right before we started. I got on before everyone else did, made this table, and then everyone else joined and got started. And this table's been here since the very beginning, which is nice. Our one in our last season did not stay the entire way. Now, I'm going to just go around and show you everything I've built. Of course, starting with, you might be thinking, oh, the starter base. Oh, the factory. No, the first thing we're starting with is the first thing I made. We come around to here. You've probably seen it a couple times. This little wall. Let me quickly. I've got the essentials, okay? Oh, I don't want to do this during the night. The first thing I made was this wall right here. That looped all the way around to here. You know, wasn't anything crazy, but it was nice. And then next up, I made my actual starter base, which has definitely seen better days. This bed used to be 3. And I'm sure there was an anvil in here at some point, and it was nice. But besides that, let's go upstairs. We have our map of spawn. It's got, like, you know, our spawn island, which is all the way in frame, which is nice. You could see, like, my base right here. You could see, Pippin's base, the Permit Office, Brandy Girl's base, Conman and Ice Girl's base, Bet's base, Blue Brave's base, and Glitch's base, which is all really nice to see. You can see my paths I've made recently, or more recently compared to now at least. And then yeah, our shopping district with my very first shop right there, the tree shop. It's really nice to just, look back and see everything. And then when we come down here, this is where most of my hanging out was. We've got stuff like my sugarcane farm, my pumpkin farm that I ripped out and planned on putting in my, in the whole project, but I did not end up getting to that. So it kind of just ripped it out for nothing. We had a little nether work farm here. I don't know what happened to it. We've got potatoes. Our hole down to, I think like bedrock, maybe? We've got our bee farm that I've gutted out. There's no more bees in here. Everything's been relocated. Our cactus farm that's still running. And this little machine that is missing a hopper. There was a super smelter here, but I moved it up to my main base, or up to the sky. Up to the sky. You guys might not know this, but this is El Loro. This is a parrot I got really early on, and Glitch ended up killing it, I think. And it's just sad, so we have that in memory of him. Oops. I also used to have 2 cats, so it's one here, and they protect me from creepers so I could safely walk outside my house. I don't know what happened to them. Alright, but next up we have the factory. Stores put on wrong? How am I only now realizing this? Oh, I hate that. Whatever. I don't got a pickaxe on me, so I'm not going to fix it. We've got the factory, I wasn't really sure what to do here. This was kind of just for fun. Never built a factory, so I thought I'd try. But this sadly did not work as well as I was hoping. Whatever, though. And let's go around. Nothing else over here. I'm gonna fly. Actually, no, I'm gonna walk. We're gonna go to the shopping district where we can see everything else I've built. We got our first wave of permits, and I got a good amount of them. I got the overworld woods, the nether woods, leaves, and I think, what was the last one I got? I can't remember, but those were most of the ones I got. And and the honey permit, that's it. And I put them all into this one compact little shop here, which I'm very proud of, and I'm excited for shopping and making shops next season. It's one of my favorite parts of, like, servers in general. I'm sure if you guys have played on one, you'd know what I mean. We've got our permits out front. I'm not sure if they... Oh yeah, no, I've still got a little bit of stock in here. Up here, there's a thing of cherry leaves, and that's it. Alright, and if we head up here, I did parkour for the entrance. It's kind of cool. Yeah, no, nothing in stock. Someone bought me out recently. I collected the diamonds. Next up is... What was the next shop I made? I think it was this one here. This is the tower. It was what sold all my... I also got the miscellaneous stones permit, and that's where this came in. It had stuff like, okay, I think it was granite, calcite, deep slate, and then diorite. But Glitch, as I probably mentioned in a previous episode, bought me out of stock everywhere, and that's annoying. And then the nice thing about this one is once you get up here, you don't have to worry about taking the stairs back down. You could just do this. Or, I mean, most of us had Elytra, so you could have just glided off as well. And let's see, my next shop is, I think, the chicken one, but I also want to show you guys, there was this tree I made. I didn't do it on camera or anything, so you might not remember it as well, but I brought it up. So there's that. Up here is my chicken shop, my Tower of Chicken. We love this shop. It's still got a little bit of stock, because I restocked after Glitch had bought me out of everything. And then next up isn't technically my shop, but this is the next thing I built that was in the shopping district. It is Blue Brave's wool shop, and he's got all of his wool colors, and I set up the interior here. It was really nice. And when we did this, we also did this little outer ring here, which looks nice. I'm glad I did it. I feel like it would look hideous if it was just regular stone. And then we have this one, the disc store. This was my attempt at doing banners, but on my own. So, tell me how I did. Criticize me in the comments if you want. There are not any discs in the shop because they're not exactly easy to get. And I think that is all my shops. Oh, no it isn't. I've got this one down over here. So as I've told you guys a couple of times, me and Bet were working on a prismarine farm. We never finished it. I will show you guys it later. But we did end up stocking up a lot of the stuff that we got from it, because that was going to be enough stock for if anyone needed some, but I feel like it was too late of season for people to actually need some, you know what I mean? So I guess we'll head over here next. If you guys haven't seen Pet Space, it is just over here if you were curious. There's like that bit. And then the prismarine farm we were working on and didn't get that far in is right here. We got this much dried out and mined down to that level, and that was it. I don't know why we didn't decide to continue. I feel like it's because some people didn't play as much. Like that, he didn't play a whole lot compared to some of us. And I feel like if he was on, we might have been motivated to finish it all. But it's fine. Just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. Okay, what next? We've gone through shops. I showed you my starter bases and one of the projects I was working on. Next up, I think, is to move up to the main big base. Which, honestly, I'm pretty proud of. This is a base to be proud of. It looks amazing. There's nothing wrong, with how it looks. I guess it could have a bit more, little details on that island back there and this island. But aside from that, it's fine. I added carpet to make it so iron golems wouldn't spawn. I put all of my gear in here. So if you guys want my stuff, if you ever get the download, it's all up here. Everything that was in my end chest now in here. So all of this is in here. And these are just the random things I had. And then in here is a music disc. Now if any of you guys can end up downloading the world and then commenting on my first episode next season and telling me what music disc is in there, bonus points to you. I'm not sure what exactly, but bonus points to you. I feel like it'd just be something fun for you to do. And I will have a link to the world in my... Why am I going through my chest? In my description, or link in the description for my world. Ocean loot. Throw that in there. We've got a good amount of ink sacks and this stuff. All really nice. Alright, now when it comes to these upper islands, I did all of this, we've got so many little buildings. There's bolt storage, sulfur spikes, storage entrance, sulfur cubes. Nice. You know what, while we're up here, let me show you something. So, I had the disc most recently. You wanna see where it is? They're gonna hate me for it. It's right there. It's amazingly annoying. And they're gonna hate me for it, but I think I won our little disc game. Yeah, and you can see it. One of the rules are you have to see it from 2 angles. That's one of them, and the second one is right here. You can see just the side of it right there, which means it's visible from 2 angles. Next up we have our... Also, that was our bamboo farm. We've got our sugarcane farm that works half decently. And this. With the farts. Really nice to have, kind of funny. We've got our first little building I made, and I still love this building. It's still one of my favorites to this day I've made. We've got Sir Stallion II. I keep trying to F1 because I think it'll just show the name, but it won't. If you guys remember him, and I hope you would. He's from way earlier in the season, but just you wait. Sir Stallion Senior will be in next season. I'm telling you, you will find him. We've got our bone meal thing. I don't know where one of these went, but it's gone. Super smelter. Just a bunch of random things in here. Are we looking on fuel? Oh, we've got about 30 in each, I think. Oh, no, these ones got bamboo. And yeah, chicken farm as well, as I said. You can see them. There's so many eggs in there. I'm just gonna let them stack up. I'm not too worried about it. The next island we built is the one over here. That is a garden island that has slowly just become a gas snow globe. It looks really pretty in here at night because you're gonna get all the fireflies from these. And so it's like an actual snow globe because it's got all the little snow bits in it. And then, of course, my gas to the happy department who helped me through a lot of that down there. And actually with all the islands. Then the next island I made, I think, was... No, it was this one, wasn't it? I can't remember. I think it was this one. I just had the moss farm on it for the longest time. Which, you know, if you ever end up playing on here and you want to go get moss, just go ahead and grab the bamboo or bone meal from somewhere, put it into the thing. It's always running. And then the last island I made was this one. It was a lot lower down. This is the, you know, I love onion chests. There's nothing in there. This is the, like, villager trading hall that has everything I need. The main ones I used were these guys. I got a bunch of bricks from them, and some of them I bought polished granite from, which is what their buildings are made out of. Alright, and after all that, I think the next thing I made is down here, being my lovely game, Dungeon Raiders, which you may or may not see show up in a future season as a main base thing. I didn't really spend much time on camera working on this, but I did spend a good amount of time. It was a few days worth of playing for me, just for this interior. We also have, oh yeah, these guys. Don't ask how they're beneath the glass. I don't know either. But this is Pet Duck's Pet Duck, if you couldn't recognize him. And then somewhere else around here, there should be Ryan. Right there. I don't know what they're doing under the floorboards. Someone let them out and then let them into the floorboards, which is annoying. Ah, that's how it happened. They forgot the wall. Yeah, no, but I was really proud of this game. It's not like anything crazy, but I still quite enjoy it. It's definitely going to be really small. This one's really small compared to what I'm planning on building in a future season. But, you know, you might be thinking, oh, you're already planning for a future season that isn't next season? Yeah, my brain just works like that. We've got the key boxes. I don't know if I told you guys about these. I might have, I might not have. And then these are all the times that people have played recently. It's quite nice to look at. We've got the whole project, which, as you guys know, took a lot of episodes. It was, I think, 4 episodes to get it fully dug out. A few episodes just to get stuff built into it. And I still have so much room in here, so there's just all of that to work on. You know, we've got the dragon egg. We've got, from one of our more recent little off-topic things, we've got Not a Cow, who we love. Look at him. He is actually an incredibly fast horse. He's amazing. We've got this villager trading hall I never finished, which is sad to say because I like how it looks for the most part. And then, of course, all of our little farms that I've already showed you before.
Will make Remy happy. Maybe even play the realm more.
He already plans on playing the realm more.
Watch Attack on Titan. You guys can talk about something playing for it.
But I enjoy talking about that. Alright, so yeah, I've got all my farms, like, all of this. And the honey farm produces so much that it doesn't even need to pick it all up, and it still provides more than enough. Somehow, I think it was glitch, I don't mean to be throwing him under the bus, but he's like actually doing all of these. He threw a bunch of chicken eggs around my area. And also, there's this little station I had. Didn't ever get it sorted out. So, that's nice. Up here is obviously the upper terraforming with all these trees I built. Such a tedious but rewarding process. And then the path. Oh, that is. I forgot I had my armor on. Let me sleep through the night. That was one heck of a way to end off with my like base there. Because yeah, no. Aside from the path that I did really recently, that's pretty much all I've done. And I guess these spikes. I've done these spikes as well, which is nice. But yeah, this is gonna be me getting off for the season as soon as I get my stuff back and put it up my base. We are ending later today. Later today being today is Saturday. We are ending like Saturday night, I think, being tonight. You know, for a more exact date, the
I
27th.
never thought about. Do you think in China, they don't have stuff that's made in China? Like, I think their stuff says made in America or like India or something, and not China.
No, I think all their stuff's made in China. The reason they get that we have a bunch of stuff made in China is because Chinese people get paid less to make the same stuff that we would get paid more. The average wage for us is a
Okay,
lot.
you just made it.
All right, we're back at the tunnel. We're gonna go grab our stuff and keep it moving. Let's go up here. We died with our few things and lots of levels. There's a cow yelling at me somewhere. Where is he? Don't ask why I have a bow on me. I don't honestly know either. He's right here. Hi, Mr. Cow. Chicken in front of his face. I guess another thing I did, aside from just all these paths, another thing I did is the terraforming over here, which is really nice. And Pops really appreciated it. I'm sure he loves it. He's got a pretty good base as well. I'm sure you won't get to see anything from him because he doesn't post YouTube. But here's his base if you were wondering. Go watch Pippin's episode. He's making an art gallery and it is going to be gorgeous. I've seen the photos and I'm excited to see it in person. And like I think the last couple things he did though is this up here, like the blimp and that other blimp was pretty cool as well. These trees, and then of course the fans. Oh, and the bridge I took 4 episodes of procrastinating to do. It's always nice when you procrastinate. Is that the right word? Yeah, procrastinate for a couple episodes. One last bridge I made. That was like episode 2 or so, I think. No, it was episode 1, wasn't it? I remember walking across it, my intro. I made this little bridge down here with Glitch. Me and him combined our starter bases by doing this. Oh, there's a hole I need to fix. And just one last little thing before I say goodbye is just come up here. We all remember Ryan's first reservoir. What? No, it's just Ryan's reservoir. What do you... No. No, it's Ryan's reservoir. Glitch is trying to switch it up. No, it's just Ryan's reservoir. I don't know if you guys remember, but Pet Duck is no longer with us and hasn't been for a little while. We've missed him. He was a brave soldier. An amazing one at that. To end it all off, I'm going to come over here. Look at this. I don't know if I'm going to be the last one on. I have a feeling Pippin's going to get back on and finish up his episode and post it later. But this is everything I am doing. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next season.